how fast my mind quits. It just quits. It's like,
done.
These thoughts are here. Oh, you didn't use them.
Just
They're gone.
stuck the landing.
Throwing them away.
Bam.
I'm not using these thoughts. See ya. Man, what's I going to ask you, bro? It don't matter. Here's what I do know. If I think about it in a mid-stroke and we're in the middle of all this thing, it'll come to me and I'll just say whatever it was that was on my mind.
Did you say mid-stroke?
Mid-stroke. Hello.
You nasty.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I also be cleaning, even though I'm dirty. So I didn't write the thing I was going to write. I was going to write a poem.
You're going to write a poem?
But I didn't write it. So I'm going to
Can you recite it? Is it in your head?
Yeah, as soon as I make it up. So here's what I'm going to go with. And it's a callback. You're familiar with comedians and callbacks, right?
Comedians in cars having coffee.
Oh, wow. You really know how to adjust a stick. All right, so this is a callback to another thing, all right? And you tell me if you know the comedian. Hickory dickory dock.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The mouse ran up the clock. We came into the studio, as you know, because today is a day that we're gonna grow. If you haven't been here long, just please don't fall, because guess what, y'all? It's time to let's go! Woo!
Man, that was good.
Boom, 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 boom. I just made that up.
Little boy blue, he needed the money.
Yeah, he needed the money. Oh! Cigarette. I can't even get my arm around that.
You know, he is a fantastic jazz drummer.
Are you serious? I
Like,
didn't even know jazz
legit.
had drums.
Like, legit.
But they only had the trumpet and the
A
flute.
little rat-a-tat-tat kind of
Oh,
drums.
I guess that
right
makes
there.
sense. Yeah,
Oh,
never been a musician.
He's legit.
How about that?
Yeah, there's videos of him out there.
Yeah,
Solid.
there's other videos too. Not PG. I'm just saying, not PG. Well, hey, look, welcome to the show, you guys. Guess where we are? We're at srpstudiosllc.com. Woo!
MotivateWithCoachCamp.com is another place you need to visit.
Yeah,
Go
very
check out Coach. There's all kinds of tutorials on there. Just you're gonna get to know everything about Coach.
You're gonna get them.
Coach is wearing glasses right now for the ones listening. Are those tinted?
I'm trying to see my future.
Are they tinted? They look
I don't
a
know
little
what they are.
yellow.
Well, they're probably just some 70-year-old man that left them on the bench. I was like, that looks good. I'll take them.
That's fine. Those are your readers.
Those are my readers. Yep.
Well, we don't need readers to sing.
No, we don't. But I know where people can come and they can communicate, and we can tell them how to get there through song.
Cannonballing life at
GML.
Calm.
Melodramatic. There it is.
And then once we get the email, then Coach has to put on his readers.
I do, because I will not be able to see what you've written us otherwise. It's a true story.
Positive. Positivity.
Yes, we need it. I fake it sometimes because I'm not so positive, but I know where to go if I need it.
Yes.
Positive voices.
Positive voices. That is a group. Are you familiar with Facebook groups, people? There is one called Positive Voices. Never once has it been negative, with thousands of group members.
Lots.
And then if you want to send thousands of pennies our way,
I like that idea.
You can go to Venmo at Motivate with Coach Camp.
Do that right now. Hey, man, welcome to the show, Derrick D-Dog. What's up?
Diggity dog.
Diggity dig. You know, this will be the last one we can do for, it'll be 2 weeks before we come back.
And that's because you're going away?
I'm going on a vacation.
That's right.
A little vacation, yeah. I'm going down to Central America. You ever been to Central America?
Why do I not know this? Or have you told me? And
I've told you.
My fart brain.
Well, you took a nap. You took a nap.
So where are you going in South America?
Belize.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Yeah, maybe you didn't know Belize was in South America.
I did not know
It's in Central America.
You could have told me that was in Canada. No.
Fair enough.
I didn't.
Fair enough.
I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, that's all right. So, I mean, Belize, there could be a Belize, Canada.
Okay,
Who knows? I'm not judging.
So you and...
Can you quit slinging that nasty fly swatter out?
Are you taking little Maddie too? Or is it just...
She's going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I brought a fly swatter. We're going with that.
Zachary?
And yep, the man-child will be there.
The full family.
The fam.
All four.
Yep.
Bam. How long y'all going to be gone for?
1 week. Wow. 1 week. We'll be back Saturday late.
Okay.
Late Saturday night.
We might, we could take some time off from the show.
Or we could do it. I could go Zoom from the beach.
That'd be kind of funny. But no, I want you to have fun.
Do you know that they don't have cell service? They don't have free cell service. You have to pay for cell service in Belize.
Well,
we found this out.
That's what we do. Oh, so you bring your phone.
You have your cell phone. Well, like I was going to say, if we land in, Wyoming, I can still call, well, if you have reception, but you can call people.
Yeah.
But down there, you have to pay to have, it's like the old days where you had to have your phone card and so many minutes on it and go down to the pay phone. And I don't know if you remember.
And you can use your phone though.
I can use this phone, but I have to pay for the cell service.
Okay. I think we had to do that in Austria.
Really?
I think, I want to say it was through my phone company, AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
It was an extra $10 a week or whatever.
Yeah.
To be able to call overseas back home. There was some kind of added fee.
Yeah. What was fascinating, well, I think what caught me off guard was I've traveled since we've had cell phones. I've been to I've been to Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Mexico. You can just make phone calls. No big deal. Belize? No, you know what? We're going to grab some of them hours out of the sky there. We're going to charge you boys for this stuff right here.
We're going to be the gatekeeper to that Wi-Fi up
That's
there.
what we're doing.
So why Belize? What?
Well, I actually have an answer to that.
Why did you choose that place?
This is not going to be an accurate timeline, but it's ish. It's an ish timeline. So ish about 10 years ago.
I live in ish.
Okay, good. So then this will be very relatable. So 10 to 15-ish years ago, I came across an article about Belize. Belize is a small country in Central America. You got North America, you got the South America, and then you got this little bitty sliver of land.
Oh, so it's in Central.
So it's in Central America.
Gotcha.
Next to Guatemala, Honduras, all of those places. Gotcha. Colombia. And so we're looking at it, and it's English speaking. That captivated me because all the countries around it are Spanish or some version of that. And then the dollar was 2 to 1. So $1 American is worth $2 Belizean dollars. And so all these things were fascinating. And then the article goes on to say how there are tons of Americans that relocate to this area, and it shows these beaches and it shows these people. And it looks like a beach, a very tropical beach resort that you would find in America that is not America. So I was fascinated by it. Sure. And then as I go on to read, it has the second largest barrier reef in the world, with Australia having the largest.
Gotcha.
And tons of sea life. So
I'm do some snorkeling?
Yes. And so when I'm looking at this 10, 15-ish years ago, I'm like, dude, one day.
That's where I'm going.
Before I die, I got to see this place. And last year when we started kicking the ideas around about where we want to go, I kept pitching Belize, and finally the family agreed.
Very cool. Now, what's the dollar like now?
It's the same.
Okay.
It's still 2-1.
It didn't adjust.
Well, that's what it says in the current currency, which, by the way, I will be going today to the bank to get a handful of Belizean dollars.
Here?
Yes.
You can do that?
You can go to banks and get, some banks have currency exchange.
Now, what? Okay, so $1 here equals $2 whatever they call it over there. But what if everything is twice as expensive? It's a wash, isn't it?
So again, you guys, if y'all came here today to be tutorialized, I am giving you some real juice, boy. I'm giving you some juice.
I need the Jeopardy soundtrack.
Juju. It's juju is what I call it. So what I've done is I've done a lot of current research. So back then days research intrigued me. This day's research is for the upcoming trip. And everybody that and now how I research is YouTube. I don't know if that's weird. That seems normal.
Nope.
That seems normal.
That's the second most used search engine.
There you go.
Second to Google.
I hit YouTube video one after another about things to do, things to look out for, things not to do. I hit all of those things about Belize. And one of the things it says is if you have Belizean dollars, you're going to get better deals. People will not try to rook you on your money because they'll try to overcharge you for American dollars knowing that it's 2 to 1. And so basically if you come in there with their money, they're not going to, you'll be able to get their prices, which is going to be a better price.
Okay. But there's places down there that there's banks down there. Because I remember going to Austria, we went to some bank-ish type place. It was
so you're talking about the exchange there.
Yeah.
That's another thing because where we're staying, we're on the island portion. So Belize is actually connected to the mainland, the big part, but then there's island pieces of Belize, which are called the Ks.
And you're going
we're
there.
in one of those, and not so many ATMs or exchange places.
Okay. Because that's what we did.
Doing homework. Well, I've been doing the homework, bro. I'm doing the homework. And there's no cars on the island for the most part. I mean, there are cars, but not really. So everybody just rents golf carts.
Oh, I love that.
Because the island's 3 miles wide, 25 miles long.
I don't know why. But I just think golf carts are fun.
A
and
gas
cool.
power golf cart, which will hit you about 40 miles an hour.
so
What else do you need?
They're going to have a little speed to them.
Rolling.
But I love how you can just jump right into them. And
Exactly.
I love.
That's
I don't
gonna be
know
fun.
what it is about golf carts.
Yeah,
but
they're gonna
think
they
they're
have
cool.
a lot of iguanas, so I'll bring you back one. I'll bring you back a pet.
I'm fine.
Oh, I thought it might be friends with your guinea pig.
The iguana might like it.
Oh.
What do iguanas eat? Are they
Probably a fly or maybe some other kind of cockroach. I don't know.
more education here, but
I don't really know.
I don't know if they eat little furry animals.
I wouldn't think you can eat that thing. I brought you back one of their snakes down there.
Don't
Okay, I won't do that.
don't do
I
that.
would never do that.
Do not do that.
Well, Sean would beat me up.
No, if she's watching, she's
Yes.
way behind.
That's okay.
On the episodes.
Things happen.
I keep telling her, I'm like, just start fresh, like last week's.
No,
Don't
go all the way
worry
back to
about
the
it.
very beginning. Start from the very one and binge watch all the way through 80 something.
I know,
We're at
yeah.
90 today, actually. I think it's 90.
90.
I think so.
Wow.
Just so you know. Yeah. I don't know if you can go. Do you have a quick reference on that?
I can figure that out.
There we go. It's coming up. Today is 90.
So the 89 is the last week's posted.
Yep, there it is.
90. Wow, close to 100. Wow.
Yep.
And nothing but
Hammer time.
nothing but pure comedy and raw emotion
True story.
and
True
education.
story.
Like today, I learned a lot about Belize today.
Yeah. So
that
I will
did
have
not know
lots of stories, I'm sure,
Oh,
when
I
we
can't wait.
do reconvene
I can't
2
wait.
weeks from now.
But I will say, I'm interested on the money side of things.
Yeah.
At what the prices are like out there.
Sure.
Because boy, years ago when we went to St. Croix, Virgin Islands, obviously different than Belize, U.S. territory. We didn't have to change money at all.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
Well, now they do take American dollars.
Yes.
Of course they do in Belize, but still.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but they're going to convert it in that moment, right?
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. They take advantage of people that way, they said.
Well, because of St. Croix just being an island or, just supply chain, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we're talking 2009.
Yeah.
Box of Cheerios was like $6. Now it's probably $12
Yeah,
down
probably
there
so.
because we're nearing that kind of price up here now.
Yeah.
But it was very expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Belize is reasonable, even if they're not trying to cheat you. But who knows?
Yeah.
You might go for dinner and a standard cheeseburger and French fries is $30 Belizean dollars.
Could be, which would be 15 American, which is kind of what I'm used to paying anyways
Right,
here.
right.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. I have looked forward to this for so long. We saved for
that's
a
so
year.
cool. Yeah.
And I'm not going to, if we can do it, I'm doing it. And look, we've got a few things planned. So we're going to snorkel. That's one of the things. By the way, a lot of sharks in the air. But you don't hear about them getting ate up. So I'm just trusting these sharks are friendly sharks. That's what I'm trusting. They know the
hanging
people. They're just going to come over and say hi to you and keep going. The other part is we've got cave tubing. And it's literally, so I looked it up. It's pretty cool. You literally sit in an inner tube like you're at a river somewhere.
Like a lazy river?
Like a lazy river. And you just float through these caves.
Oh, I'm in for that.
Dude, that's so cool.
I'm in on that.
I'm so looking
the
forward to it.
snorkeling, not so much.
And then the last thing we've got planned is we're gonna zip line through parts of the jungle.
Yeah. I'm good for one of those three.
Oh, so you're not gonna zip line?
No.
Why?
That's just not.
You hooked. You got a harness. It's going up into your.
No
crotch
one's
areas.
ever fallen from one of those.
Oh, I don't know if they have or not, but hold on. That would be my,
Hold on.
that would be my recommendation.
Yeah.
Don't let go.
Let me work on my push-ups. I
Yeah.
mean, my pull-ups now.
Hey, one fascinating piece of animal knowledge, because we talk about animals on here quite a bit, actually, is
You're an animal.
oh, thank you. What you gonna do? Oh, I'm looking at you, boo girl. Look at you.
Just freaking get to the point.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that point, girl. I'm gonna get it. All right, so jaguar. You know
Okay.
the jaguars are over there.
It's a big cat.
Yeah, there's a big cat, and they're in the jungles of Central America. And fun fact, I think I've already mentioned this. I probably mentioned it last week or last time we talked about Belize. They have the 4th strongest bite of any animal.
Because the one was an crocodile.
And one's like the Nile crocodile. Then there's a freshwater crocodile. Then there's an alligator. And then there's the jaguar.
Wow. So out of all the big cats, the jaguar.
Crush.
Is it jaguar or jaguar?
Well, I'm from Mississippi, so it's Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Just all in where we're fat.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Oh, yeah, if you watch that stupid commercial, Jaguar, it's today's car. Stop saying Jaguar. You ain't that important.
That's weird. You'd think it's the lion or the tiger.
Right, you would. You would think the tiger especially because it's big. A tiger's actually bigger than a lion. But and then you have the ligers. That's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
Yeah, they started breeding tigers and lions together. It's a true story.
One
like
of my
900 pounds.
My second favorite exhibit at the Memphis Zoo are the lions.
Second favorite.
Number one, gorillas.
Okay. That makes sense.
And I like the tigers and all the big cats too.
Yeah.
I mean, the tiger is a majestic looking animal.
Sure.
And the lions have no stripes or polka dots. They look pretty plain. You get the big mane on the male, but I actually like the look of the females.
Yeah.
They're just streamlined, and they get the biggest face and snout. I don't know. They just look. Man, I don't even know how to explain it. But man, I just love them.
Yeah.
I just like staring at a lion.
Yeah. Roar.
Roar.
Yeah. That's what happens.
And then one in the corner will poop, and it's hilarious.
Huh. Hey, you know what's really fun to watch poop? Since you're talking about poop, I'll talk about something funny. I love watching a hippopotamus poop.
Oh, and they wave it with the flat.
Yeah, they got
tail.
their tail. They just swing that thing. Just I'm like, dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And also, we discussed that the hippos are the most dangerous animal in what area again?
Africa.
Africa. They're
where else do you think they
responsible
live?
for the most
Besides Zeus.
death? Right.
Yeah, for the most deaths in Africa. Yeah,
because in that
now
river.
I'm sure there's 57 countries in Africa, so I don't know which countries they are most prominent in.
But the country, whatever country they're most prominent in.
Yeah.
You are down the food chain with them.
Consider not swimming all day in the creek.
So in Belize, are you among jaguars floating in the woods like we have raccoons here?
I don't think they're that often seen. They're probably kind of like a mountain lion, pretty reclusive. But if you came across one, you don't want to be friends with it. I'm just saying.
But they're going to be wanting to stay away from.
Probably
people.
Out of the main population parts. I haven't seen anything that's like warning, stay away from. So I'm good on that. But no, I think the bigger threats could be possibly a shark. Stingrays are everywhere there, but I don't hear a lot of stingray activities. But then you've got all those other little creatures, like jellyfish, stuff like that. So there's some things. There's things.
You want to take that phone call?
I can. It looks no. It looks like it's spam. Y'all want to see what's happening?
Let's see what's going on.
All right. Hello, Pontotoc, Mississippi. You're on the Cannonballing with Coach and Derrick show. Hello. Are you in there? Shwoo, shwoo. Oh.
What is up with that?
I don't know. They got scared.
We found the kryptonite.
Yeah.
To
tell
these
them we're
people.
on a show.
Tell them we're on a podcast. Like,
see ya. So, all right. Well, look. Let me throw this in there real quick. If you don't mind.
Just realized I have nothing written down in front of me. I haven't given one thought of what to talk about.
You're a blank slate.
Because more and more now, I'm speaking to the audience.
Oh.
When the show starts, that's kind of like lately. Within 5 seconds of us hitting the record buttons, you're getting like
raw,
bam,
so raw.
And we had no pre-planned thing today. In fact, it was a text a couple hours before your session you had today.
That's right.
You had an interview today. It was, hey, we should cannonball today.
Yeah.
And I forget the iPad. He's done with his interview. Coach, I'm going to leave you alone for 10 minutes. Let me go home, get my iPad. Bam, here we are. I mean, we're just in the spur of the moment on this podcast.
What you need to know is
that's part of the point, right?
There were a lot of nefarious things being recorded while you were gone.
Oh, I bet. No. I don't know what to expect now.
Okay. So here's what I would say to you.
You sound insane.
Thank you. You should let me do the pad one day. Do the pads one day. I want to do the pads. Oh, look at that.
We can make that today. Have fun.
I'm going to have so much fun. That's good.
You ask and you shall receive.
Kamalama. She's here somewhere.
It's just a matter of spinning the iPad around.
So here's what I want to go over. You have a teenage daughter. She just finished school.
I do.
She just finished school. You know what we just did? We talked about it just before school.
Senior pictures.
We did senior pictures.
You guys wasted no time.
No time at all. But do you want to know something?
Yeah.
I think that my poses are good, but apparently professional photographers are not always doing that.
Well, were you posing for?
Yeah.
I mean, this photography was for your daughter, not
well,
you.
the vibe I was trying to put out on the side so that I could I wanted to blend some moments. I want to have memories. And I'm thinking, I'm over there, I'm doing this thing. And I'm like, hey, that's what I'm talking about, girl. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting this.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
And so ultimately, I just have to shut down my comedy act that I'm doing. And wow, that is a really long cricket.
That's a lot of crickets.
Well, that was what was happening, actually.
Yeah.
And no matter how many positions I tried to get into and try to show them, hey, try this one, try that one.
Positions made me think of Twister. What are you doing over there?
Well, twisting. And there was nothing. It was like vacancy. There was like blank looks. And
not even a chuckle, no laughs.
We have the photographer, which I think she was giving me courtesy smiles. Because she was just, but I feel like she's really thinking, can somebody please make him disappear? Can this guy go bye-bye?
What's age range? How old is this photographer? Younger, older? Where are we at?
I'm going to throw a, man, please. I don't think she'll watch it, but if somebody.
We're not naming names.
No, we're not naming names. Early 30s, late 20s.
Oh, yeah. So she should have a sense of humor.
Well, she probably does have a sense of humor, but I think it was probably the perturbedness of the other people.
Your wife being one of them?
Yeah, it could be.
How was Alicia taking all of this tomfoolery?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think she was so centered on being sad that this is happening.
Yeah.
That
it's an emotional moment,
and
sure.
so to be fair to me, if nobody's ever been fair to me, I'm being fair to me. I was just trying to bring some levity. But
sure,
Maddie,
yeah.
of course, she's a no-nonsense type of person. And it was hot, too. That's the other thing. It was hot and humid, and it kind of felt nasty. So.
Maddie seems like the type that, ew, it's hot.
Yeah, she wasn't like
Skylar hates it, too. I'm picking on Maddie.
She wasn't digging. Oh, no, she doesn't dig it. She's she works at the golf course and complains the whole time she's out there having to do stuff. But she's so scared to quit, she won't quit. I said, well, I guess that's a way to not get
why
job.
Is she scared to quit?
She's scared of her boss. So instead of quitting, she just goes to work.
How many hours is she getting over there?
Well, now that it's summertime, she's going to get 20-ish or more hours a week.
Yeah.
So she's, for a kid.
Yep. Skylar, talked to her boss at Dunkin' Donuts, and she's getting a couple more days a week, but it doesn't look like it's going to be 40 hours a week over there.
Yeah.
And she has a friend and an opportunity to work at the Pyro's Pizza in Olive Branch on Goodman. So she's taking that job. She's going to start in a couple weeks and try to.
She's going to do both?
Yeah, for now. That way, if she doesn't like Pyro's for whatever reason, she's still got Dunkin'. And then, because that's what we did when she was at the Lager store. Remember Bricks and Minifigs?
I do.
And then she wanted to try Dunkin'. She did both for a minute. And then she's like, Dad, I think I really like Dunkin'. Okay, cool. You don't have to kill yourself over here with two different jobs. But now she's graduated, and we need to get some hours in. We need to make some money. Hit that cash register. You're not going to be able to find it.
You're throwing stuff at me now, bro. That's what I like, though. I like to be put on the spot. I just want to do it that way because I don't know where the cash register is. It up or down? Do we go in and out?
It's right there.
Oh, it's down there. Okay, thank you.
Anyways.
Oh, it says cash register. That was the giveaway. These dang words are so hard. They're so hard.
I should write it and it says cha-ching.
Cha-ching would have made more sense, but ultimately this is what you got from me. All right, sorry.
Anyways, our kids are growing up.
They are.
And it's emotional for the parents. And Alicia, I know, is going to be it's going to be a long year for her.
It's going to be a long year. It's going to be a rough go. But speaking on that, since we're here, this is where I wanted to take it is, so she did get an opportunity to have a real grown-up moment. And I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed it a little bit. So apparently the other day, and I didn't know this until after the fact, she hit a pothole. Okay, so first of all, potholes are everywhere all the time, so it's not that shocking, even though I will give Hernando just a little, I'm going to give you a little bit of props here. They are paving a bunch of roads.
We got all kinds of new asphalt.
Everywhere you're going.
And they're quick.
Yeah, they are quick.
And they haven't been in the way. It seems like, wow. Yeah.
So they're doing good. So I'm not dogging on Hernando, but it was in Hernando.
Yeah.
She hits a pothole and pops the side, had a little hole inside of her sidewall tire.
So like pinched?
Yeah. So ultimately it's losing air.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes to the house, tires real low. I don't know that she hit a pothole. It's just like, I don't know. It's so weird. This tire's getting low. It's so weird. And so air it up. Next morning, back down real low. I'm like, well, you got something going on. You need to go to the tire place and let them fix it. I don't know what it is. So she goes up there, and as she has a friend. Now this is the important part. So she has a friend follow her, drop her off. She goes. She's part of Vacation Bible School.
I
right
just
now.
picked my nose on the
Sorry,
show.
just put it on the screen. That'll be good.
If I didn't make note of that and laugh about it,
Insane. You
I'll
sound insane.
I'll be sitting in my living room cringing.
Yes.
But no, I made it funny.
You did fine. So ultimately, her friend follows her, drops the car off. They go to Vacation Bible School. Props to Maddie Camp. She's been doing Vacation Bible School, which is 3 to 5 year olds. And she comes in every day looking disheveled and like beat up because they've been jumping all over her head and stuff. And I'm like, well, that's good for you. But she goes to get her car, and then her friend drops her off, and she's there. And they're not, maybe they're really busy, so I'm not picking on the place, but they're taking forever to get this tire thing done. And so finally she's losing her mind. And so she's like, I got to go home. I'm so hungry. I'm so tired. And so all these things, I'm hot. And it's like, she's like freaking out. So she gets somebody to take her to the house. She gets to the house. She doesn't have a key to get in.
Well, how did she get to the house?
Somebody took her to the house. Friend took her to the house.
I thought I heard you say she got some money. Oh, no. I'm hearing things. So the same friend that dropped her off comes back and picks her up?
I don't know. Nope.
Well.
Nope. It was somebody else.
So she calls a friend,
Yep.
picks her up, takes her home. No key.
Oh, no, wait a minute. She called 2 friends. Nobody came and got her. She called her grandma that was staying in Olive Branch. That's what it was. Alicia's mom goes, picks her up, takes her to the house,
No
drops
key.
her off. She didn't have a key, but her grandma did. But she didn't know about it at the time. So she goes up to my
Because
grandma.
her house key is on the car keychain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then she goes up there, and she's staying at my mom's house for a minute, and she's hungry. And then my nephew, Hunter's up there. And you know Hunter.
Yeah.
He got a lot of questions. He's wearing her out. And so car ends up having to be left up there. She's in full rage. She calling Alicia. She
Did your
crying.
mom feed her?
Yeah, she got some snacks.
Huh.
But the point of it all is this. She was having the worst day ever because I had
And
her.
welcome to
I
life.
said, bro, this is nothing. I said, and here was my answer to her. And she going on and cry. I was like, but did you die?
No doubt.
You didn't die.
No doubt I didn't die.
You did not die. You
I-
did not die.
I have a feeling I know what place she went to. When you said took forever,
Go ahead and say it.
was it Gateway?
It was.
Yeah,
And they are busy. They are very busy up there. I give
They
them
are
that.
busy.
I'll give them that.
they are busy.
So anyways, that was just some fun stuff. Talk about Maddie Camp. Whatever.
Let me look at my calendar here. Let me spin this thing around. Let me try to find, what did I do this past week? What did we do? Oh, well, here's a piece of news. And I haven't talked about this little fella much at all, but my daughter, Skylar, has an older half brother
Okay, yeah.
who I basically raised until a certain age, but then he ended up moving to Florida for a minute. But love him. I treat him as my own. His name is Jared. And today, on the 3rd, as we film this, 21 years old.
21.
Like he's an adult.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Jared.
Happy birthday, J-Dog.
J-Dog.
And tomorrow is Zach's birthday. How about that?
Oh, nice.
Yep. In retrospect of today. So today we're taping on June 3rd. Tomorrow's June 4th, which is Zach's birthday. June 7th is Maddie's birthday. And so she was affectionately born on 6/7.
6/7.
That's what happened.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, now I got to make sure I did that right. I'm counting the weeks before Skylar's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Man, I wish it would have been 7.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
10.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
6/7.
What else?
Well, then on June 15th, guess whose birthday it is?
Ooh. Oh, this one? This lady right here?
Can you quit slinging that nasty fly swatter around?
Just freaking get to the point.
We won't say her age.
Yeah, I'm going to spank that thing. No, she's,
Whoa.
I'm going to tell you this much, though. She ain't doing too bad for what she is about to turn. And I ain't going to say her age. I'll just say half century.
Why are you doing that to her?
She's the one that got born at that time, so she could have been born different. Anyway, hey, look, I did want to mention this. So, I've been going to the gym.
Yeah, looking swole, too.
Am I? Well,
yeah.
I thought it was just because I've been eating
Arms a
too
little
much salt.
swolly.
Okay.
Swollen.
Swoley. I like
Swoley.
swole. I prefer swoley.
I'm swoley.
But they have this thing up there at the gym. So I don't know. I know there's a lot of gimmicks out there. I know they are. So sometimes I'll try it if it's not costing me anything extra or too much extra time. And they have this thing called red light therapy. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of this.
You
yes.
have?
I have heard of this.
What have you
yes.
heard that it does for you?
It's supposed to make you feel better. I don't know.
Okay, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
There's something in the frequencies of the ray, the laser, that is supposed to manipulate the molecules. And so I'm making this crap up, but something like that.
Okay. Well, fair enough, because I don't know either. But on their thing, it just has this long thing like improves collagen, stops aging wrinkles, all these. But the part that really captivated was it says it helps speed recovery from injuries or exercise. So I'm like, what have I got to lose, right?
Sure.
So I started doing this thing.
At the gym?
Yes.
At Club 4?
Well, yeah, you know they have tanning beds in there.
I knew that, but
and people actually get the gym membership just to tan. They don't even go there and work out.
I didn't know they had
one of those people is also Maddie Camp. So here's the deal. Yeah, they have all this stuff up there.
Okay.
And I go and I'm like, all right, so let me go into this thing. So it's got this, you have to stand up. And it looks like a tanning bed that stood up on one end. So you go in and close it. And dude, for the first time in my life, I now fully can say I know what it must be like to be a rotisserie chicken.
Is that what it felt like?
Because you're just standing there and you got these red lights everywhere. Did you ever watch the Seinfeld episode where Kramer, they put up this Kenny's chicken across the street from his apartment and the red light's going in and he goes and he pours tomato juice thinking it's milk because everything's red. That is how I felt when I walked out of there. Everything was red around me.
Really? Didn't you shut your eyes while you were in there? Or?
Yes, but my eyes are big and my eyelids aren't thick enough.
How long are you standing in this thing?
12 minutes.
You're standing in place for 12 minutes?
It is an eternity.
Come on, make it so you can lay down.
It's an eternity. It really felt like, in fact, so much so.
You gotta lay down for that.
I'm sitting there, I brought my phone in the second time and I'm watching because I'm like, there's no way this was 12 minutes the last time. It felt like it was 50 minutes. It's 12 minutes. You're just standing still in the same spot. It just drives you crazy.
You allowed to have earbuds in and listen? I mean,
you can do whatever you want, I guess. Can't run in place too much.
Did you feel any better after?
No, I felt hot and sweaty. And I couldn't see.
So it is pushing some heat. It's not like LED lights. There's no heat with LED lights.
They have fan in there, but there's still heat. But they have fan in there, and so it cools a little bit. But
but the panel of lighting hitting your skin, that's shining on you, is sending a little heat.
Okay, it is. I didn't walk out of there thinking I needed a cape. I didn't think I was a superhero anymore. It's like I came out and I felt like a little bit like I might taste good. Somebody come here, quick, lick my arm. See, tell me what it tastes like.
Lemon pepper.
Yeah. So, anyways, just thought I would share that with you because if you've never done it, that's what it's like. That's actually the feeling I had. But they say that you got to go at least twice a week. And you got to do it for a long period of time. You can't quit to get the therapeutic effects, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. I've been doing it some. I've probably been in it 4 times so far.
I like their hydro beds there.
Yeah, they have hydro beds.
Right. I used to belong to Club 4.
Oh, that explains why you're so swole.
A long time ago. Oh, I'm swallowed in different areas for different reasons.
Okay. All right.
That's food.
You want to go back with me?
Maybe.
I'm going today.
I may have to.
Yeah, come on.
I'm going to have to change my ways in a big way soon,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're going to still cannonball?
No. Maybe if I'm in like a lake that is like hundreds of feet
super deep. Well, I mean, all you really had to do is just transition to the deep
I don't
end.
like swimming in lakes anymore, so no.
Okay. I'm going to be swimming in an ocean soon.
I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah. Hey, fact on that, by the way, just going back to Belize real fast. One of the cool things is this place called Secret Beach, which everybody jokes on is not so secret anymore because it's really popular. But they have this restaurant right on the water, and you can go out over 150 feet because it's on a sand dune area, and they have picnic tables all out in the water, and the waiters and that will come out to your table and bring you food while you're sitting down there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
a vacation.
That's freaking awesome.
It's all about what little can I do for pure comfort.
It's going to be a big slug.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy a couple adult beverages?
Yeah, probably something with an umbrella. I need an umbrella in it.
You need the shade.
You got to have some umbrella. No, I'm talking about in the drink.
Oh.
Maybe an umbrella for me too, but Zach really needs it. That dude right there, have you seen how pasty he is? Oh my Lord, he's transparent. And if he gets some sun on him, he's
translucent.
He could go stand in that red light therapy thing. You wouldn't know where the bulbs end and his body begins. I've seen it. I've witnessed it before. In fact, you might just stand next to him and get your own red bulb therapy coming off of him. So,
Red Bull? Red Bull therapy. All right.
Red Bull. Bulb.
Red light
Bulb.
therapy. You know, back in the day, red light
District
was red light therapy in a way.
True story. In fact, that's how I asked for it the first time, and then they laughed at me at the desk.
You're playing this sound a lot.
I know, that's right. You got to go to the desk and get a card to go into that thing. And I said, hey, I need if y'all could put 12 minutes on the thing for the red light district.
You said that?
I did.
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah.
Say it every time.
Yeah. Well, there are young people in there. And
they're going to be like, 12 minutes?
Yeah.
That's all you need?
They looked at me and it was weird. So, look, I'm going to be on vacation.
They don't know what the red light district is.
Well, they did have a weird grin, so they may know more than we think. I was down the hallway before you got back, and I went down there and went pee. And I just want to share that with you.
Thank you.
And here's what I noticed about urinals, and it really happened right then in that moment. If you don't angle just right and you hit the backsplash, it comes back on your legs. My question,
and this one's stinky.
Yeah,
did you smell?
It has a unique odor.
I call it urinal halitosis.
Oh, snap. Constantly permeating. Here's my thought to it. That's not the first time or probably going to ever be the last time, but why don't people make a deeper basin? That's something for y'all to think about. I just want to put that out there in the world. Somebody needs to make a deeper base urinal.
Well, now you have some of these urinals that have these pads like on the back wall and down in the bowl.
I've seen the ones down the bowl.
It's like the anti-splash thing where you could laser the back of that urinal and it's not splashing backwards.
So my question then is, the girls have the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have urinals.
Just splashing up on their butt. I tell you what, I saw
what
Step
kind
Brothers.
Of force are they? Why are we talking about this?
I don't know, because I experienced it. So I did see Step Brothers where she hocked a leg and got up over the urinal. I don't know if you saw that one.
I saw that scene of the movie.
Step Brothers is one of those.
She's crazy.
Weird things. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about some politician stuff.
Oh,
you want to jump into this?
Let's talk politics. That sounds fun.
Which is same. It's hand in hand with sewer. So, I mean, it goes all together, right? So you got your pee and your poops and politicians. All right. So here we go.
All going down the same bowl.
All in the same bowl. Have you been paying attention to the mayor's race out in L.A.?
Just headlines on Facebook. But this guy, Pratt, is the one.
Pratt or Platt? Something like it. Pratt. I think it's Pratt.
Chris Pratt. I don't know who this guy is. No, but no. Honestly, no. I have no idea what's going on.
So what's fascinating about it, and I didn't know what I didn't know either, because I don't really follow a lot of celebrity stuff. Like, you know, those people like the TMZ hunters, they want to follow all things that celebrities do.
Is he a celebrity?
That's where I was going. Didn't know it until all this stuff, and then they're like, oh, this guy's going to be this and that. He's going up against the mayor of L.A.
The current mayor,
which, you know, burned down half of L.A. with the Palisades. And when I say she burned it down, after I found out if it's true, everything I take with a grain of salt because I'm not there.
Internet never lies.
Yeah, you would. That's what I believe. So apparently they had cut back on the reservoirs and stuff. And so when the fires broke out, the fire department didn't have enough water to fight the fire.
That was a big problem. That's
a problem.
I mean, it was a raging inferno and it spreads like it does, but they didn't have enough water.
Turns out as a firefighter, I'm only limited to be as good as I can be with water. It turns out I need the water.
You need the water.
Got to have the water. Yeah, that's not going to happen. You can't take a broom to a whole house. It's not going to put it out.
Yeah.
So this guy's running against her because of all those things, and it turns out his house was burned down, one of the ones that burned down the Palisades. Okay, so that intrigued me. So then I dug a little deeper. Because normally I don't give a crap about LA stuff. I don't care. I'm not live out there.
I don't even follow my local stuff.
Doesn't affect me. Well, there you go. So there's that. Well, I mean, but there's a point, right? Yeah. There's a balance.
But the mayor race in LA means nothing for you and me.
Nothing. Except entertainment.
Entertainment, yes.
So that's where I was going. And so this guy, apparently, though, his house burns down and he's tired of how things are going. So he's like, I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. Turns out he was on one of the original, like, Laguna Beach spinoffs of reality TV back in the day. In the early 2000s.
Like the Survivor Show? Or
well, not like that type where it was games so much, but you know, like Real World. Remember that?
Yes, like the Weird World of... Yeah, that was the originator.
Road Rules. Remember those things? Yeah. So
the Real World, man, that's the OG.
That's the OG to the OG.
Do you remember Puck?
Oh, that's the only one I remember.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the only one I remember because he was crazy.
And the name.
And Puck is obviously very easy to remember. So anyways, he was apparently on one of those things, and he was much hated back in those days in L.A. And now here it is. They're thinking he's going to be their next mayor.
Because didn't he just win a primary or something?
He went through with Bass from the primary, so he'll be in the Big election coming up
against
Bass.
Bass. Okay. And what's his leaning? Is he Republican?
He's running as a Republican, but it's funny too. That's why I brought him up, because he was fascinating to me.
What little I know, L.A. is a very blue area, right?
California is a very from central down, because actually
when's the last time California has ever been red for a presidential
Civil
race?
War, probably.
Okay.
Oh, it seemed like a long time ago. So that's why this actually kind of captivated me. He was a Democrat all the way up until he was, because of LA's tight rules. It's state by state legislation.
It's turned a lot of people off.
It has. They are really tight on how you have gun ownership. And whenever he was on, all this ties back to him being a celebrity on TV and his role, or I say role, but it was like reality TV, but let's go ahead and put air quotes on that crap. He was hated. So he got a lot of hate mail, a lot of threats. And they said, look, we can have security, you can have bodyguards, but your best line of defense is for you to carry. And when he realized how hard it was to become a gun carrying person in LA, he's like, dude, we got to get rid of the Democrats. So that's when he became a Republican. So that's what made him think it was the guns. And that's what he tells you. That's what he'll tell you.
Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. But LA and California as a whole has turned off a lot of people.
They have.
And made them switch teams, if you will.
It's the rules that sometimes I think they impose that are not logical, and then the rules that they also, the politicians that are enforcing them, don't live by. Yeah. And so all of that is so contradictory. It makes, and you can be on any side of the aisle that you want, but whenever you look at the obvious, and we're not talking about being partisan here, we're talking about this is black and white. This is not a perception. You've done this or you've not done that, and that's the problem. So anyways, I just wanted to bring him up because it brings me back to this. Now, he has a slogan, and he has this hat, and it says L.A. Pratt, which is kind of, it looks like L.A. Lakers and stuff. And I started thinking about it.
It's like the L.A. Lakers colors. Is it?
Well, yeah, it has some versions of that. He had several different hats. So coming to us, using all of that to bring it back to us.
Okay.
If you were going to run for something, what office would you run for? And what would be your slogan,
sir?
Oh, my
God.
None of it. That's good.
No.
Come on.
Oh, God. I don't know. Like, this is not the same, but I've been on some boards, board director for a couple things, the chairman of some committees within these boards, and it's like, even that was exhausting.
Yeah.
But I don't feel confident in the civics side of things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how laws work and pass and this, that, and the bill and the,
That's why I think that's a good point.
So maybe I could run for mayor because, no, I have no idea.
So many people that get into the higher end politics, like senator and stuff, they are lawyers.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. They have to know how the laws work and then know how they could attack angles. So
what would you run for?
Governor. I thought about it, but I had time to think about it.
You were gung ho for a while.
I was.
You
my
were
wife said, "Nope, not doing it."
So let's pretend that we know how government works.
Yeah.
I would want to be local.
Okay.
I like the alderman type of thing.
That is kind of cool.
It's a part-time gig. At least here it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Probably
I'm sure
most places.
Well, the alderman in L.A. is probably
a little busier,
a heftier job than
I would imagine.
Hernando, Mississippi.
It's a weird comparison.
but yeah, so it's like, and I know at least the chamber board operates like the alderman board. The minutes and the way you vote and this, that, and the other, and so I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, Fly Swatter shot down governor pretty quick. I'm gonna tell you why I want to be governor.
What?
Because I would want to have a hat like Mississippi Rules. I have my shirts made up. I had some slogans. Welcome to the SIP.
Oh, that's right. The slogan. What would the slogan be? So, welcome to the SIP for you.
Welcome to the SIP. About to break that tip off in ya. I would be like straight laced. Let's go. Could you imagine? I would love being in a room full of dignitaries.
That would look great on a t-shirt.
Bro, I would be a version, not like Now, I don't want to compare myself to like Trump, but I would be a version of the idea of what Trump brings, which is just rawness and realness, even though I know there's other areas of him that I would not be like at all. But like, I would just be real. I would be real camp. I'd be real.
You'd be the real governor.
Yeah, like you got the real Hernando. I'd be the real governor.
The real governor, not the
Bring him
fake.
into the house.
Not governor happenings.
Yeah.
The real governor.
Yeah, and then I'd still have the balance though, where maybe I would just wear T-shirts, but I wouldn't wear slobby hoodies like Fetterman. So there would be a balance in everywhere.
Now, Mississippi's lieutenant governor was in my first original studio, thanks to a couple aldermen. Chad Wicker, Ward 4, the ward we're sitting in right now.
Recent guest on Motivate.
Yep, and the real Hernando.
Yeah.
Ben Piper, forget his ward. They still have a podcast called The Boardroom, but I used to actually produce it for them, and they were in the studio and had all kinds of cool guests.
Who was it, Delbert?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Okay.
He's still the lieutenant governor now.
Because if
So I
it's
got
the
to
same
meet
guy,
him.
I sent him a message to invite him on my show. He never responded.
Well, he has to come all the way up from Jackson.
Oh, well, we can do a Zoom.
And then I did not meet Governor Tate Reeves.
Yeah.
But I went to a huge ribbon cutting for that grocery distribution center.
Right.
That new one over on Green Tea in 51. And he spoke at it.
Did he really?
Yep. He showed up.
Fascinating.
He showed up for that. We had the governor, the county supervisor, the mayor, the alderman of that ward. I mean, it was like down the line. We had all the important people for that section.
Nice.
Of Hernando.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, if I'd have been there, I'd invite him on the show. But here's what I'd go by. I'd go by Governor Coach.
Governor Coach.
Governor Coach.
With my last name, I'd have to figure out something. Governor Derrick. We'll go with that.
Mayor Michow.
Mayor Michow. Alderman McCaud.
Yeah. So at some point, Chip may step down, may move on.
Would you run for mayor?
Well, I can't because I live in the county.
Oh, that's right. You got
But
to
you
live
can,
in the city limits,
and that's where I'm going.
You'll be behind me.
Oh, I will be
You'll-
your
you'll-
campaign manager.
But you'll be the puppet master. I'm just doing whatever you tell me to do.
Oh, so kind of like how Biden was.
Yeah, you got to prop me up, man. I wouldn't know what to do.
Get Derrick back over here. He's wandering off into the woods again.
I wouldn't know the first thing to do about being a mayor.
Yeah. I looked at it at one time, and that's how come I realized I could never run for mayor currently where I live because we're in a county. But, it's just budget is the main thing. There are problems that arise that you have to kind of help mitigate or guide, but you don't even get to make those decisions.
And our governor got in a little trouble.
The governor or the mayor?
I mean, our mayor.
Yeah.
Made a boo-boo, I guess, in some budgeting.
And that is where your biggest, I think I'm saying this without ever having been a mayor, but I think that's probably one of your biggest responsibilities.
So you living in the county, all you can do on a local level is be a supervisor in the county you live in.
That's
it.
That's all I could do.
You couldn't be an alderman, not even an alderman at large.
They don't even let me, take out the garbage. I can't do anything out there. I'm just like,
who's your supervisor? Is it Robert Foster?
I think it is Robert Foster. Yeah. He is, that's right. It is Robert Foster.
Owner of Cedar Hill Farm.
Cedar Hill Farms.
He's been on the Real Hernando. He had come in when running for supervisor. He came into the studio way back when to talk with Chad and Ben.
I remember.
In between him, that show, your show, I mean, all the clients, all the shows. I've had so many sheriff deputies in here, the Sheriff Tuggle, every mayor. We've met every mayor. It's really cool what podcasting has done.
No doubt about it.
I mean, it doesn't pay the bills.
It is a
but I get to meet a lot of cool people.
Networking mega heart.
It is.
It's big. It's
really
big.
Cool.
But you remember he ran for governor.
Yeah.
Robert Foster.
I wasn't around then, but we talked about it when I interviewed him.
Yeah.
On the show, because I interviewed him at his farm, and there's he saved one of this massive sign.
To his credit, whenever I reached out to him, because I said, hey, look, I'm contemplating running for governor. You mind meeting with me? And he actually took like an hour out of his day. I went and sat with him, and we talked about it for about an hour.
That's cool.
And he didn't say what he probably should have said to me. He probably should have just looked at me and said, you're an idiot. Don't do it. And let it go at that.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He entertained all my thoughts and ideas. And what I did come to realize was I was contemplating something I had no idea how big that monster is. And by that, I just mean as he continued to talk and explain what all he went through.
Oh, God.
The hell that the people put your family through if they think you're a threat Now, they won't mess with you if you don't think you're a threat. They'll just let you fall off.
Because he was looked at as like the radical,
He was
independent guy. Not independent. He was a Republican, but
Yes.
the self-made, self-financed
Yeah.
guy coming in and trying to stir things up.
And so whenever they see a person that could be a threat to the throne of whatever that is, man, they try to eviscerate you and your family, come up with all kind of bull crap. So anyways, afterwards, I'm just like, I kind of get it. Maybe it's not her.
When he ran for governor, at that time, he was a senator, a state senator, right?
Oh, don't give me the line on that. I don't know.
Either a senator or a representative, one of the two. He was in office then. So, he's someone that cares. I don't know really. I mean, I have seen him on Facebook. He says some pretty out there things, pretty outrageous beliefs.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, but honestly, I don't really know truly what he all stands for, but you can appreciate the guy wants to serve. I mean, he owns a farm and he's a very busy man.
Sure,
owns
he
a
is.
big business,
Yeah.
family business. But he's always wanted to serve. So
His dad. His
you
dad
got to
has a tie
appreciate
to me.
that. His father has a tie to you.
Mhm.
How's that?
So first of all, Alicia worked for him for a while at a surgery clinic because his Dr. Foster, and he also did my umbilical hernia surgery.
Oh,
So he fixed my belly button hole.
that made me feel weird.
No, I was like, hey man, doc, give me extra meds whenever you put me out because he cut that thing and some
Can I have an extra innie?
extra double innie. Last thing I had on my notes that I wanted to
Did
tell
we
you
have
about.
any emails today? No
No,
emails?
I didn't have any emails on this one. We need more emails.
I feel bad. I didn't come in with one thing to talk about. And what's funny is when we wrap up,
Yeah,
I'm going to think of something.
that's how it works. No doubt about it.
I should have talked about this.
Yep. Well,
No, I didn't.
this thing here is not that interesting, but it was interesting in the moment. So it's
Okay.
probably going to be hard to tell without it being real because it's hard to tell. But
Okay.
I went to a instructor update class recently. And what that is I'm an instructor in college. And so you have to go to these like conferences, which is just whatever.
Are they considered CEUs?
They are. CEUs, continuing education.
Unit.
Yep. So I go to this thing and it's like an 8-hour day and we're there and it's what it is.
8 hours.
It is what it is. Speaker comes up 45 minutes to 50 minutes, take a quick break, come back. Same thing. You get it. Rinse and
All
repeat.
day.
Rinse and
Oh.
repeat. We get to the lunch hour and we do it. And it's in Bartlett, Tennessee, by the way. And it starts to hit me. It's like, dude, I haven't done my 2 miles today. And the whole conference, by the way, was about mental health. So they're really pushing in the first responder world and being an educator in the first responder world, talking more about PTSD, resources, counseling, etc., all that stuff. And so that's what the whole 8 hours was about. Now, this only is funny to me because I saw the facial expressions. You weren't there, so you don't know it. I'm going to try to paint the picture. So we get past the lunch hour and I'm sitting there and now we had taco bar for lunch. They brought in taco bar, which is
Taco
really,
bar.
It was really good. Like the seasoned up chicken and the beef and the thing.
Was this on a Tuesday?
Would have been awesome if it was. This is actually on a Friday.
Taco Friday doesn't have the
It
same.
doesn't have the same ring at all. So we're sitting there and I'm like, after I've eaten, I'm like, I got to get these 2 miles in. By the time this thing's over, it's going to be close to 5 o'clock. I drive home. It's going to be 6 o'clock. Then it's going to be late. And I don't miss my 2. I always get my 2 in.
And you get tired late. Like, you get tired.
I'll go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock a lot of
Yeah,
times. 9:30 at the latest.
So have you ever hit the treadmill at 7 p.m. and put your time
I have.
in then? Yeah.
I have. It's not what I want to do, but I have. And I got one other quick to add on to this thing. And so I'm just going to go run. They're not going to miss me. I'll slip out the back. I'll go down the road. I'll run my 2 miles.
How do you know what's 2 miles?
Well, I have my phone and it's got a map tracker on it.
That's right. The phone now.
Yeah.
It gives you everything you need.
It's all you need. So you just plug in, map my run and then take off. So I run a mile out, run a mile back. Hot outside. It's so hot. I get back and I sit in the back of the room and I sit down and I'm like, I'm trying to breathe. And
And
meanwhile,
you never changed your clothes. You just whatever.
no,
You ran in the clothes that you were wearing.
Yes, I literally went out the door.
What were you wearing?
Like
shorts?
khaki shorts with a belt and a t-shirt. Actually, cannonball shirt. I wore the cannonball shirt.
So you must have come in all soaked in sweat.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
So I come in and man, it's just running down me. My shirt's saturated.
God.
And it's the blue shirt, so you can just see that I'm just like drenched.
Gross.
So much so that I thought it was hilarious that I'm sitting in the back of this room and I am drenched in sweat.
Oh God, this is so great. You walked back into an office or a conference.
Yes.
Looking like that.
People
must have been like, ew.
So when
are you okay?
When the next break happens, literally, people are getting up and going out to the break, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like trying to cool off, and they're looking at me and comments start coming in. Uh-huh. It's like, are you doing all right? What's wrong with you, man? So one guy, I'm like, I think I may be having a heart attack, man. And he's like, really? Come out here and talk to me if you need to. I was like, no, I'm still sitting here for a minute. Next few minutes later, if more people walk by, the guy's like, hey, dude, you doing all right? You're sweating awful bad. I was like, dude, this PTSD conference got me stressed.
Oh, my God.
So I just kept messing with every person that came by.
But did they know you were joking? Or did you
and that's the best of the best part. So you're asking the questions right at the right time. So when the first few people come out, they don't really know me. Yeah. They know who I am. They don't know me.
They have no reason to think you're kidding.
Right. So they just kind of like, and then they're like, I don't know, man. But then people that I work with and stuff start coming out. And as they're walking past me, because I sit in the back of the room, right? Yeah. It's right by the exit door, people going out taking a break. People walking past me, as they're coming up, they see me. Their first words out of their mouth is, you went out there and ran your 2, didn't you? So I was like, all right.
Funny.
People that know me know exactly what just happened.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just kind of like, whatever.
Oh,
now,
Did you hit your 2 camp?
Yeah, did you get your 2? And honestly, that was, so the people I work with as they came out, that's exactly what they said. Yeah. So real funny last piece on running. So we're talking about the 2, so all that comes together. The other day, I come in from work. I didn't get a chance to run in the morning, so we're back teaching summer school. And I get in, and it's like 5:30. 6 o'clock, somewhere in there, probably a little after 6. And the storms are coming through. You know the storms we just had? Big thunderstorms, lots of wind.
Big rain, big raindrops.
Hail. We even had hail on my end of town. I don't know if you had it on your end. So I come in and I'm like, dude, I got to get my 2 in, and I don't want to run in this massive torrential downpour. So I jump on the treadmill. And as I'm running, the thought starts to seep in. What if the power goes out? I'm not going to be able to get this in. So I'm running, and I'm running hard as I can. I'm just getting it done. And as I start to get closer to the 2-mile mark, I'm watching it, and I'm like, just hang in there, man. Just hang in there.
Meanwhile, it's thundering outside. It's
just like winds whipping, rain's blowing. As soon as it got to the 2 mark, I hit stop. I come off this treadmill. I walk in the door, and before I get to the living room, boom, boom, power out. I'm like, that could not have been closer.
That's awesome.
And the next thought was, had that happen while I'm running, I'm literally running down the road in this bull crap to get my 2. I'm not missing it. Yeah. Now, the other option is I could have driven all the way up to the gym and ran on their treadmill if it was working, because who knows how much
they might not have power.
Right. So ultimately, I was going to get it in one way or the other, but I bet just by a hair. Yeah. And then we had to sleep with no power.
Oh, wow.
We didn't get power back to the next afternoon.
We didn't even surge for us. Not even a blip.
So a tree fell and knocked out our transformer on our end of town.
Gotcha.
Right down the road from where we are.
Man.
And so all that said, there's no way to know that's going to happen, but it was like a sixth sense telling me, you better go quicker. You better go quicker. You better get there. And then when it happened, I'm like, nobody would ever believe that, but it was real. So the power was out. And the only reason why I mentioned that and how it was tough on us, when I sleep with the fan, we just had this whole conversation. I need white noise.
You need the box fan.
Yes. So we have these little sound makers. And immediately I thought about our conversation on this. We go find them, dig them out. They're actually charged up. They're working. But the problem for Alicia was, fly swat late, my CPAP didn't have any power. So I couldn't sleep with it. So I took my Ambien. I went night-night. I had my sound machine. And she said she ended up having to sleep on the couch because I wouldn't quit snoring.
Oh, you were out like a light. Yeah.
I'm like, that did not bother me.
Well, I'm glad you didn't die in the middle of the night.
I'm glad I didn't die too. There's that.
So. Yeah, so no CPAP, and it was hot, right?
It was hot. Well, it wasn't super hot because I keep our bedroom at
65.
65. So as long as you keep the door closed, it holds the coolness because it's not a big, vast area. So that helped as well. See, all these things come back together.
You need to get battery-powered fans.
Well, actually, the funny thing is I have a generator down in our storage container out in the back pasture. I just didn't want to drive out there and mess with that.
So is it set up where all you have to do is turn it on and hit a switch and your house is up?
Well, not the whole house, but I could have, ran some extension cords and done a few things.
Oh, it's not like pre-wired where, because our friend Neil Cawley, he invested some money on his generator. It's under the ground. It's what's it called?
Generac.
And is it propane or whatever?
Oh, he's got his own propane.
Or I don't know what it is, but yeah. I mean, it turns itself on. As soon as power goes out, beep, it comes right back on.
Yeah, not ours. Yeah, I'd have had to go dig it out. It's one of those that's about the size of a really large suitcase and heavy.
Yeah, something that would be powering a food truck.
Yes.
One of those.
Something like that.
Yeah, which are very loud.
They're very loud.
Yeah, I learned that lesson DJing at the A Fair.
True story.
I went to the A Fair this year. Yeah. Briefly, me and LaShawn we went to eat.
Yeah.
We wanted to go eat. And then we're like, we love Windy City. And then we got closer and I was like, oh yeah, A Fair. But I'm like, if we can park down here and walk, and then after we eat, we can roam around a little bit. She's like, that's great. So we went down the hill where the city hall is, where the Palmer Home for Children had their kids zone, which I DJ'd last year.
Yes.
Nothing. They didn't do it. Then nothing.
And
no Palmer Home this year. I don't know what
happened. We went up there and walked around. It was actually packed. Ton of folks out.
Oh, yeah, always.
Marcus Black had a booth. You remember him, the guy that was on my show?
Yeah.
He had a booth up there. I bought one of his books while we were there.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let me get that thing.
Yeah, he has a great brand in terms of what he delivers.
Yeah.
But then visual, great branding.
Yes.
He's really got, and it's on everything. He's got God knows how many different things that has his logo on it.
And he's a nice guy, too. I think
what's his catchphrase?
Because you can.
Because you can.
Yeah, and he's such an easy to like person that's just going to help
because you can. Yeah.
Because you can.
But because you can.
Because I can, so can you.
Cannonball!
Let's go!
I feel like we're limping to the end here.
Well, I was sleepy anyways.
Well, yeah, we might be gone for a couple weeks.
That's all right.
This summer
come
is
back with fresh stories.
Summer's going to be bringing some other things to our lives.
Yes, indeed.
So,
yes, indeed.
Like we always say, we go every week until we can't.
Well, that's what I do every day of my life.
Yeah,
I've been making it for 52 plus years.
Did we do 90 episodes in 90 weeks? No. But we did 90 episodes.
At some point, we did.
Today's
we landed
90.
today.
That's awesome.
Yes. And then you know where we did all these at? SRPstudiosLLC.com. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know how we got there? Staying motivated. And where do most people go?
MotivatedWithCoachGabe.com
to get motivated. And if they're still feeling pretty good about themselves, but they want to feel even better, there's a place they can go to feel more positive.
Positive Voices
on Facebook group. The link is in the
description.
There it is.
And then they can email us at cannonballinglife@gmail.com. You can't say it right unless you're singing it, because we know the
cannonballinglife@gmail.com. Baby.
What do we have left? We have this one.
Yes. You want to drop a couple dollar bills our way? You can go to Venmo and Motivate with Coach Camp always. Look, this is not something that just happens. You've got to work at it. You got to come in. You got to dedicate yourself. But also, like everything, the life fuel to being able to exist. Dollars.
I got to pay rent?
Yes. You got to pay rent.
You got to pay rent.
You may want a shirt. Reach out to us. We get you a Cannonball Life shirt, CDL. Two big guys jumping in the water. It's really fun. It's a lot of times. I want y'all to join in.
All right, y'all. That was fun, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Bump.
See you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. When are you heading out to Belize?
We leave out Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Yes,
well,
indeed.
Be safe. Stay away from the Jaguars.
All right, will do.
Take care, everybody.
Holla.
Peace.